We are live. It is Monday. I don't know why Coach Jason's chugging like that, even though I have the beer that we opened before we started recording. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go here, and I'm gonna go ahead. All
I'm
right,
ready.
all right. We're back. After a great weekend, Jay Johnson and the LSU Tigers are 8-0 for the first time in a long time. I don't know when the last time they were 8-0 was. I know Jay Johnson has not been over 6-0 since in his tenure in the last 4 years. Which this is his fourth year, correct?
Fifth.
Fifth?
Yeah, we talked about this.
You don't have to do that too.
I mean, we did this like just a couple episodes ago. Keep
That's
going.
fine. All right, so Jay Johnson is 8-0 for the first time since he's got to LSU. They go 3-0 this weekend at the Live Like Lou tournament in Jacksonville, and it was spectacular. Spectacular, I think is the word I was looking for.
I don't
Um,
really know where you're going with
I
that,
don't
but
know either.
sure.
Been drinking all day, guys. Anyway, it's been a great day after a weekend to be an LSU Tiger. We go ahead and we win by almost double digits in all three games. Like it was great. It got scary for a little bit. It got scary for a little bit. Um, I will say
It never got scary.
William Schmidt.
Never got scary.
We're gonna talk about this more in depth later on. But William Schmidt did his job. I said before the weekend, I said I need all three starters to show me 5 innings, 85 pitches. William Schmidt went 5 and 87 or 88 pitches.
He,
It
he
was somewhere around there.
he had a
He
very
was the
good
only
outing.
one, believe it or not, that did his fucking job.
Cooper Moore.
Cooper Moore did his job, but he didn't. His pitch count was high. It wasn't what I said that they needed to do. But Cooper Moore did his job. Cooper Moore could end up being, by the start of SEC play, could end up being the Friday night guy.
Yeah, I
He
said the same
very
thing.
well could. I wish they would do it, and I wish they would move Case and Evans back in the bullpen. Give him the Zach Cowan treatment, but we'll see. We'll see what they end up doing. But with that being said, we're gonna go ahead and recap your LSU, Indiana, LSU, Notre Dame, LSU, UCF, and then we'll go ahead and give you a little preview for LSU McNeese, and then we'll be good. Which I'm going to the game tomorrow. I
Yeah.
bought tickets, not knowing that the low for tomorrow is 32 degrees, and me and my wife are gonna go out there and not be happy. So that's gonna be a great thing.
You know,
It's gonna be absolutely great.
it's awesome.
Miss Carol, if you're watching, shout out to you. You
Yeah.
are the shit. We love you, Miss Carol. Thank
Carol's
you
the
so
goat.
much. Miss Carol's a goat. She is. She really is. She really is. But with that being said, let's go ahead and Coach. How was the weekend?
Yeah, I mean, look, there's a lot of positives to bring from this weekend, and you know, the big number to me, I texted you this earlier, like the one thing when looking at all these games that really stood out to me, and it's how you win baseball games. Man on third base with less than 2 outs. Okay. The Tigers go 13 for 19 in these situations. All right, a 684 average with a guy on third less than 2 outs, including a perfect 5 for 5 in game three. Like that number is, hey, everyone.
Bella.
That number is substantial when you're trying to score and trying to win baseball games. Okay, and we talk about the pitching of William Schmidt, and that fifth or fourth inning for Schmitty, leadoff double, wild pitch, man on third with 1 out at this point because he got strikeout for out number one. That guy doesn't score. Like that is game turning, game momentum. Like that is confidence building for Schmitty the rest of the season. Like you start, and I talked about it in the last episode too because we had the same thing, a leadoff double, and the guy didn't move, right? Like those kind of deals, and whenever you don't give up hits with, when you're on defense, when you don't give up that hit with a man on third and less than 2 outs and let them score, that is momentum changing for the game. And the Tigers did a great job here. I mean, just looking at the stats in front of me, game one, we go 5 of 8 with a guy on third and less than 2 outs. Game two, 3 for 6, 500 average in game 3. Like I said, 5 for 5. You bat 1,000 in those situations. You go 13 for 19 on the weekend. Like that is the takeaway from me. How did you get the guys in? How did you manufacture your run? How many people did you leave on base? Now, sure, if you look at game 1, we left a lot of guys on base, but we also got 34 on base. Like getting 34 guys on base is nearly impossible. I mean, in all honesty, like in a game, it's nearly impossible. That's a lot of guys.
In a way, how you leave guys on base depends on how you do offensively, right? So, like the LOB number, the left on base, if you leave, let's say 50 on a weekend, that means you had a hell of a weekend. But like also,
or you didn't get the big hit and you lost.
Right. But still, you had at that point you had fucking 30 something hits in a weekend.
Yeah,
that's pretty fucking impressive. Yeah. And if you have 30 something hits in a weekend and you lose, that's not good.
Yeah, I mean, look, you talk about the left on base number. The total for the weekend was 31, which really ain't bad. When you consider that for the weekend we hit 385, I'll take that number all day long. Hitting 385 as a team on a weekend.
Absolutely.
Give me that. That game 1 with walks and hit by pitches and everything like that. You saw in errors, you had 34, 35 guys on base. Yes, your LOB number is going to be high in a game like that. Like that's pretty rare numbers to see in one game. 35 on base, 34 on base. I mean, it's a lot, dude. So, but it's the man on third with less than 2 outs, getting that run across, right? Sack fly, base. In this case, it's base hits, 5 of 8. It's not even a sack here that's taking place. So, I loved what I saw from this team, and we talk about that first game and why I said there was no worry for me. I mean, I text you when we were down 5-2, going to that big 6th inning that we had. And I text you, I was like, I'm not worried. We're going to win.
Yeah.
That's just the confidence that I have in LSU.
Well, on paper, and I say this all the time, on paper, we should be dominating everybody.
Yeah.
Which, we did.
I'm sorry. It was the big 8th inning.
Yes, in game 1.
Game 1, yeah. Big 8th inning, sorry.
Yeah, we had a 9-run 8th.
Yeah.
Yeah. We were watching it at work, and it was like, man, like this is getting weird. This is getting weird here. Like we should not be losing to Indiana, even though like Indiana is probably the best team we've played all season so far.
And they're most likely going to be in the tournament.
Right. Most likely going to be in the tournament. Notre Dame's probably going to be in the tournament. UCF's definitely going to be in the tournament.
Yeah.
Like they lost to Miami in extras.
Yeah.
The other night. Like they can take these big teams deep.
Yeah.
Right? Like they can take them deep into games. The problem is like this is what separates the men from the boys. These little tournaments like this, like we figured out, okay, LSU has men on their team.
Yeah, dude. Look, this whole group, top to bottom. I mean, look,
Jake even Brown, off the bench.
I saw something.
Daniel Harden.
I saw something.
You can
today.
Name anybody,
dude. I saw something today. It said, if you were an opposing team and you had to get 3 outs versus LSU, and their starting 9 were on the field in the bottom of the 9th, what 3 guys would you want to pitch to, or in top of the 9th in this situation? Pick 3 of the lineup.
Yeah.
Which 3 would it be? Who are you? There is nobody you're truly picking.
Oof.
Milam can match up with anybody because he's a switch hitter.
Right.
Curiel's second best player in the whole NCAA.
But that's the thing. You have to pick lineup wise.
Jake Brown's seeing beach balls.
What?
Zach York doesn't get out. Brady Simpson rakes.
But that's what I'm saying. You have to
Kate Aaron Beatty's hit a 7,000-foot homer this weekend.
Seth Dardar.
Seth Dardar doesn't get out.
Yep.
And look, you know what? I'm glad you said Seth Dardar because let me just say
you have to pick like 3, 4, 5. Like you can't pick like 3, 7, and 9. Like you can't pick that. You have to go lineup wise.
You can't say I want the 7, 8, 9 guy.
Well, no, you can, but you can't say I want the 6, 9, and 2. Like you can't pick that. You have to go in order. And although I mean our lineups haven't exactly been. That's the thing Jay does though.
He plays matchups.
Jay plays matchups. Jay has a different lineup there every fucking weekend, and it's okay.
Look at what happens when we have a righty on the mound. You got 2 right-handed hitters in the lineup. 2. It's Trent Caraway and Skate Beatty.
Okay.
That's it. The other 7 are lefties or, in Milam's case, switch hitter. All right. This weekend, right, we saw Tanner Reeves go in the outfield versus a righty, right? That you played a matchup. We saw Simpson take Reeves' place in the outfield versus a lefty. He's going to play Cerno's going to be the DH instead of Mason Braun. Simpson's going to be in left field instead of Tanner Reeves until Stanfield gets healthy. We're assuming Stanfield comes back. I just told you right before we started, I'm nervous that Stanfield might have lost his spot. He don't have the offensive power
Stanfield
the other guys have. Now, is he better defensively than any of the other ones I just named? Yes, absolutely. I'm not questioning that.
Stanfield didn't lose his spot. That's the. I don't want you to think that. I want you to think none of that. Stanfield is going to get his opportunity whenever he comes back.
Yeah, he will.
And he'll get his start.
But it's not going to take any time for Jay to say, my best team is
correct.
X, Y, Z.
If Stanfield comes back and goes 0 for 8 in his first 2 games, don't be shocked.
Yeah. But
that's the problem here.
I want to go back to the Seth Dardar thing. You mentioned Seth Dardar.
Seth's a fucking animal.
And I sent you this.
I wish you would change his fucking walk-up song back to Set It Off by Boosie.
I sent you this, and this is, you want to talk about a guy you want on your team. Like, this is this guy, in my opinion, is the ultimate Tiger already, and he's a transfer. But they asked him after the game.
He grew up a Tiger.
Yeah, he did. He did.
I do want to hear this because I heard a little bit of the press game, but people were talking, and I couldn't really understand.
So they asked him after the game.
Miss Carol, if you're listening, your son Sean was talking, and I couldn't hear what he was saying, so it's his fault.
But one of the reporters asked him, what is allowing you to hit so well this season? And look, Dardar is off to an unbelievable start. This dude's
He's
hitting
on a
400.
tear, dude.
His on base plus slugging is a 1.494 right now.
A tear.
Unbelievable what this guy's doing. He is raking 3rd on the team in RBIs right now. Like, this dude can hit. But anyway, so the reporter asked him, like, what's allowing you to hit so well this season? And this is the ultimate team response and the ultimate, like, you think back, USA just beat Canada twice, women's and men's, in hockey to win gold. And you think back to 1980, which is the last time the USA men's won. And it's one of those things where, the movie and Herb is getting these guys to do the skate back. What do we call them in baseball, where you had to touch the line and go back?
Oh, I mean, we called them in basketball. We called them suicides.
Yes, essentially doing skating suicides.
Unalives.
And they, who do you play for? Who do you play for? And all he wanted them to do was say, I'll play for the United States of America. Don't tell me you play for the college team you play. I don't care.
Right.
You play for the United States of America. So Seth Dardar has the perfect response. He says, and I quote, I think it's the name across my chest. I'm not playing for myself. It's more for LSU. I've been a fan my entire life. This is the ultimate dream. End quote.
Yeah.
This guy does not care about the name on the back.
Nope.
All he wants to do is wear purple and gold and fucking play for the Tigers.
I guarantee he went to Kansas State and said, I'm not going to be here for long. This transfer portal era, all this shit is going to be, hey, I'm here to get a starting spot at LSU.
Dude, I just love the guy. Like,
he's from Mandeville, dude. He's from Mandeville. I've played there. I've played in, Madisonville, really. But, like, Mandeville is a beautiful place. Justin lives there. Like, it's great. Your wife's family lives in Mandeville.
Yeah.
It's a great spot.
Love it.
And it's not that far from LSU.
No, it's an hour.
Hour?
Yeah, it's an hour drive.
Okay.
Catch the interstate when there's no traffic. It's an
hour drive. But, I mean, it's this dude grew up a Tigers fan. And as we did, our dream was to play baseball for LSU.
Absolutely.
But we grew up in a Palminary era.
Yeah.
And
we originally grew up in the good old Smoke Laval era.
We don't talk about that era. We don't talk about it. We didn't really get to witness
The
the
90s.
yeah, no, we didn't get to witness the Skip Berkman era. But we got to saw what happened after,
Yeah.
and it wasn't good. And then Paul comes in, and in his third year, he wins the national championship.
He's got us in the tournament every year.
In
He's
the
multiple
regional, at
national
least
championship
every
appearances.
year.
He would have a second national championship if he decided he was going to keep bunting like he did all season to get there. He would have 2 national championships, but he stopped bunting in the national championship game, and we lost. So
That was in
there's
2017. I
There's
remember that. I was watching that from my apartment in San Diego on the PlayStation View. That was the TV
yeah.
subscription I had
Yeah.
back in that day.
Man.
That's how long ago that was.
Good times.
Yes. But dude, look, we say every year this team has the potential to reach Omaha and potential to win it all. And then we see them go 8-0 for the first time in the last 5 years. And it's holy shit.
I mean, dude, it's not even just like this team, and it's something that we talked about in our LSU preview episode before the season started, is like what to look for this year. And it's something that I talked about even after the first weekend was the depth of this team. Jay Johnson has 14, not a 10th guy that could be a starter somewhere. You know, not a 9th guy that could be a starter somewhere. Jay has 14 guys on this team that can all go start anywhere they want right now. 14. And he uses them perfectly, it seems like. Not going wood, but perfectly, it seems like, every single game. This dude, and this is what I love about Jay Johnson. He doesn't care if it's the 5th inning or if it's the 9th inning. He doesn't care if, you know, he's got to make a substitution for Dardar at second and put Jack Rucker in because that's just what you got to do in the situation. Like, Jay Johnson plays every single game to go 56-0 every single year. Like, this dude cares about one thing and one thing only, and that is the W at the end of the game. And he plays it like that. We get in a situation in the 5th inning, 6th inning, where it's still early in the game, but you might be down or you might be tied, or hell, you might even be up 1 or 2. But there's a situation to take a righty out and put Mason Braun in. Guess what he's going to do? He's going to do it. John Pearson was 1 for 2 in this game with a walk and a strikeout and a hit. And he goes pull John Pearson, who hit 3-hole for us in game 1, to go to who? The lefty freshman Mason Braun, because they brought a righty in that game. And what did Braun do the rest of the game? Oh, he just goes 3 for 3. Like, dude, this team is so stupid. Like, it's so dumb to even think about the depth of this team, and he can do this 5 times.
It's crazy to think that John Pearson is like your 3rd string third baseman.
Dude, he's the 3rd guy off the bench. Yeah. Like, that's crazy.
Yeah.
And when he comes off the bench, he just hits a fucking homer, and it's like, why is this guy not starting? And it's like, oh, wait, Trent Caraway leads the team in RBIs right now. And, oh, he's hitting like 350 with 2 homers himself.
Now, I understand in Jacksonville this weekend, the wind was atrocious, and it was a deep ballpark. Like, it played long.
The wind was bad. The cameras were bad.
Everything was bad.
Ben McDonald was muted for fucking half an inning. We had to watch the game from home plate for half an inning because they couldn't get center field camera to work.
D1 baseball, get your shit together.
Or don't make us pay $30. If it would have been a $15 subscription and it would have been that bad of camera work, fine, I get it, $15, whatever. But $30 is a premium pass subscription. Like, figure it out. You in peak events, figure it out.
But here's your option. You pay $30 and you watch shitty quality games.
But you still watch them.
Or you don't pay $30 and you don't get to watch a game.
Yeah.
That's your option.
That's it.
And it's a cornered market. And the same thing MLB does. Same thing that fucking, college football doesn't really do it. But let me just get this out there.
Tell me something.
College baseball
gosh.
is the most.
I already know where you're going with this.
Is the most, I guess, underrated. I don't
undervalued.
Undervalued, I think, is the word.
Undervalued.
Undervalued is the word, according to ESPN. If you go to the ESPN app,
booming.
if college football is on and you go to the ESPN app, you can see the pass that happened 30 yards down the field. Like, you can see all that.
Yeah.
But if you look at college baseball, it's weird. Like, you just see the game and see the score. Like, you don't see, there's no game cast, there's no nothing.
Yeah.
We have to do a better job of bringing college baseball into the spotlight.
Dude,
this is the reason why there's not going to be another fucking MVP NCAA baseball game made. That's the reason. That's 100% the reason. Is because they don't cover it.
Dude, the problem is, especially with ESPN. Here's the problem with ESPN. Sunday Night Baseball is on its way out in Major League Baseball.
Yeah, that whole debacle.
Because ESPN...
Not because. It's not because.
Oh, it's because.
No, if you've looked at it, there's ESPN was trying to come up with a deal. MLB said no.
As they should have.
Right? Because it was a shitty deal.
It was a shitty deal because ESPN put $2.8 billion into covering the NBA.
Right. So they couldn't cover baseball. So there's no Sunday Night Baseball on ESPN anymore. Now, because of that, the MLB signed a deal with Peacock and NBC or whatever the fuck it is. They signed a deal with them. Well, in return, ESPN said, we got you. We'll go ahead and do it. All women's sports Sunday, whatever the fuck. Well, guess what? I'm not watching on Sunday.
100%.
Women's sports.
Yeah, look.
And it's nothing against women.
If
it's nothing
softball,
against women.
I'll probably tune in.
If it's softball, I might tune in.
I love softball.
But they're doing major league sports. But if it's LSU softball, I'm in.
WNBA?
Yeah, WNBA. I'm not watching that.
I don't watch the NBA. Basketball is so boring to me.
Even though you're a LeBron.
Dude, I don't watch. I haven't watched the NBA.
Bron-sexual.
I haven't watched the NBA in 3 years. I do not care. Now I see the highlights, but I don't
even
care
see the highlights anymore
because basketball is nothing but.
I will watch a YouTube video on like the best dunks in the last 10 years. Like,
it's nothing but ISO and fouls, and and threes. All they don't play basketball.
Scores are 132 to 126.
Yeah, they don't play basketball.
No, they don't.
It's every game is like a fucking all-star game, and
it is 100%
stupid with more fouls.
And then they have the all-star game, and that one's like 180 to like 160.
That's like the biggest decrease in all-star weekend for a sport.
I think they should make a rule in the NBA that if teams reach 100 points, they win.
First team to reach it wins.
First team to reach 100 points wins, and just let that be the case. Don't put a time limit on it.
Dude, Wilt Chamberlain would have won a game by himself.
He's Babe Ruth.
Also never happened.
He's the Babe Ruth of basketball. Babe Ruth never did anything they say he did.
I will say to the end of time, Kobe's 81-point game, I watched that one from start to finish, actually.
Okay.
That is the highest scoring game in history. I don't care what they say. I don't care. We got video of Wilt Chamberlain playing basketball and practicing and doing all these things. You know what we don't have video of? 100-point game.
Well, there's no way that a man... So they say that like Bob Feller and all those like old pitchers, they say that like those guys they were throwing 100. Mm-hmm. They were throwing this and that. Okay, well...
They were also doing math.
Did Babe Ruth face them?
Well, they were also doing math on paper of if he lets the ball go at 53.8 inches and it takes a certain amount of time to get to the plate, that equates to X mile per hour.
No, so they were doing, I don't know if you ever saw the first time. Like
they were using human stopwatches to figure out how hard people were
I think it was Babe Ruth. No, not Babe Ruth. I think it was Bob Feller. Well, he threw it and it hit like a piece of paper in front of home plate, and then maybe like 3 feet after home plate, and they registered how fast that was.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, And so I'm like, okay, well, that was very inaccurate. I don't get it. I don't know. Babe Ruth is the Helen Keller of baseball. Babe Ruth is the Wilt Chamberlain of baseball, and I will die on that fucking hill.
Yeah, I don't blame you. Coach, you know what I want to talk about? Just one last thing. Let's get back to LSU here.
Oh, we're talking about LSU.
Yeah, and the Indiana game was the eighth inning. Our big explosion eighth inning. You know, as good as it was to put 9 up, the best thing about that eighth inning, I think it was Dardar on second, and we dropped the bunt. He stole third. We had a guy on third, and he stole third, dropped a bunt down the line, or actually in between the pitcher and the first baseman, and scored 2
Yeah.
off of this bunt. We had a 2 RBI bunt and a legit 2 RBI. No errors. No, a legit 2 RBI, errorless hit bunt.
Yep.
Like, that was awesome. When they showed the video, I'm pretty sure it was Dardar stealing. Let me see if I can pull the scoring plays up right here real fast. But all right, Braun singled. Yeah, Dardar doubled, and Tanner Reeves came in, laid down the perfect bunt, and singled to second base. But Jack Rucker that came in. Oh, it was Kate Aaron Beatty. No. Oh, Jack Rucker came in for Dardar at that point.
Okay.
So it was Rucker that stole third.
And scored.
And scored.
So when I saw that, I was like I'm watching it live, and I'm sitting there and I'm like, okay, runners on second and third. Oh shit, a bunt. Okay.
We got one. Cool.
Oh, he
And a
saved.
hit.
Oh, he saved it first. Oh. What the fuck?
Dude,
How the fuck did he just score from second? It was a hell of a bunt,
Yeah.
and it was a hell of a misplay.
And he never stopped waving. Josh Jordan just never stopped waving, bro. He's like,
Thank
keep
God
going.
for Josh Jordan.
Bro, he is the most aggressive.
Even though
dude.
potentially his daughter almost got knocked up last year, but potentially, it's
well,
potentially.
was it him or yes? I thought it was Yeski.
It was both of them. So both of them have college age
This
daughters.
is all not true.
It's not. No, it's not. But that was we talked.
You
about
don't
this already.
almost get knocked up. You either do or you don't. You don't almost get.
Well,
knocked
the
up.
rumor was.
The rumor was because of tiger droppings, which is people need to stop getting their information from tiger droppings.
Well, people need to stop posting shit on tiger droppings.
What they want clicks, they want views. That's the problem
Well,
with social media these days.
Well, that's
But,
the problem with this whole situation.
Is
That the reason that Gavin Guidry wasn't pitching last year is because he knocked up one of the assistant coach's daughters.
Yeah, nobody believed he had a back injury.
No, nobody did.
Nobody. Nobody.
But it didn't.
Because somebody posted
didn't
on tiger
help.
droppings that he knocked up one of the coach's daughters.
It didn't help.
Nobody believed it.
It didn't help.
That he was supposed to start against Nichols in the midweek, and then 2 days later he's out for the season with a back injury.
Well, no. It didn't help that LSU never posted anything saying that Gavin Guidry can't start because of this back issue. LSU said Gavin Guidry scratched from the lineup. Blah blah blah. They never said that he has an injury. They never said that he had. We never found that out till midway through the season.
Yeah.
So it didn't help. Well, somebody posted and said that Gavin Guidry has potentially knocked up one of the assistant coach's daughters. And we looked at it, and the only two that have college-age daughters are Josh Jordan and Nate Yeski. And everybody thought, oh, shit, it's Nate Yeski's daughter because he's a pitching coach. Gavin Guidry's a pitcher. And we have a potential sabotage. Whatever. It's fine.
Yeah.
It's fine. But wasn't the case.
Wasn't.
Was not. What?
Oh, just Diesel going to town right here.
Well, Bella's also going to town herself. So that's the thing. Bell.
Cool. All right, let's go.
That's enough,
Let's
baby.
get to game 2 now. Game 2, Notre Dame.
I didn't know we were talking about games, to be honest with you.
Notre Dame versus LSU. The closest of the games, besides our ninth round big inning that we.
I was a
or eighth inning, ninth run big inning that we had.
nervous about this game.
Yeah, like this is a fun baseball game. This is a good team on the mound, and what really struck me in this game when you talk about everything was the bottom of the second. Okay, bottom of the second is when LSU started scoring. We scored 2 in that inning, followed by 3 in the third, 2 in the fourth. We're going to the fifth inning up 7-0 going into that inning. So, but what stood out to me, Coach, was again Seth Dardar. All right, gets us going with a double, 1-out double. Cerna strikes out, and then what do we do after that? Here comes the big time, do not leave a guy on base moment. You got 2 outs because Aaron Beatty started the inning with a strikeout. Dardar doubles, Cerna strikes out. 2 outs, man on second. And what do we do after that? Braden Simpson, RBI double. What happens after that? Trent Caraway, RBI double. And boom, Tigers up 2-0. Curiel strikes out to end that inning. But, dude, the 2-out hitting, man, that is it right there. You go 3 out of 4 doubles to get the scoring started, to give Cooper Moore a good little cushion to go into that next inning. And then you do the same thing in the third inning. You go out there and you do what LSU does, and that's that they're never out of the inning, all right? We go 3 up, 3 down, hit by pitch, Jake Brown single, Zach York single, that scores didn't score a guy right there, but got the bases loaded. Dardar singles, Cerna singles, Oppo single, which was so beautiful for him. Braden Simpson walks in a run. You score 3 in that inning. Like, getting these guys in is still the most impressive thing, I think, for me watching these Tigers so far. And here's what I really love about it. After the game, they interviewed Notre Dame's head coach. Did you see this interview?
No, they didn't.
Okay. So
no, I didn't.
Notre Dame's head coach talked about just like how tough LSU is and how they know the strike zone, how intimidating they are, this, that, and the other. But here's the big thing that he said, and this is reporting from John Eads with WAFB, local news station here in South Louisiana. Notre Dame head coach Sean Stifler says, just by standing there in the box, essentially, just by standing in the box and not swinging, LSU puts so much pressure on you. And what he meant by that was that we know the strike zone so well, and with such a disciplined hitting team, we're not afraid to take a walk. We can hit a double. He even said in this interview, they killed us on backside hits, meaning a righty hits it down first baseline or to the right field side. Lefty hits it to left field side. They killed us on opposite field hitting, like backside hitting. To get that kind of compliment from the head coach of the team you just beat is one of the best compliments out there for a team. Like, you're just standing in the box, and you put so much pressure on us as a defense just by getting in the box. Pretty good shit.
Yeah.
Pretty good shit.
I mean, first of all, I just want to say publicly, fuck Notre Dame. I just want to say it publicly. Notre Dame is not the school I want to be associated with. Is not anything I want to be associated with. Until they join a conference, they can, and I quote, fuck themselves. And that's in all sports. Don't care. Notre Dame. Look, I am.
They're in a conference in baseball.
Don't care. I am born and raised Catholic, and I understand that yes, that is a Catholic private school, one of the most prestigious Catholic private schools. But I still say, fuck them, and they can go fuck themselves. I am not a fan of Notre Dame. I wish we beat them by 30. And the problem, so here's, correct me if I'm wrong, but Paul Maneri came from there, right?
Yes. I believe that's right.
Brian Kelly came from there.
Who?
Exactly.
Who the fuck is that guy?
Look, we love Palmineri. Palmineri's a great guy. He won us a national championship.
I really hope he's still the head coach by the time they come down here because he is off to a bad start, and I would not be surprised if they.
I would assume that South Carolina is going to give him this year at least.
I don't know. It's gonna be tough, dude. It's gonna be tough.
It is. I mean, it's one of the.
I mean, I hope because LSU.
I think it's mid-season though. I think whenever they come here, it's mid-season. Actually, I have the schedule pulled up right here.
I thought it was toward the end of the
season. So we have Vandy at Vandy, Oklahoma at home, Kentucky at home, Tennessee in Knoxville.
They lost to Kent State twice.
Yeah, but Ole Miss and Oxford.
That'll be fun.
A&M at home.
Yeah, it's at the end of the season.
Mississippi State at Starkville.
I thought it was the last weekend, to be honest.
Okay, no. So the last weekend is Florida.
Okay.
So May 1st weekend.
Third to last weekend? Second to last weekend?
May 1st weekend, they come to Baton Rouge, South Carolina does. Then we have Tulane, and then we have Georgia in Athens. Mm-hmm. And then we have Florida at home.
All right. So, yeah. So, third to last weekend.
Yeah. So, the third to last series of the weekend, yeah. May 1st, they come to town. And it's going to be great. It really is. But here's the problem. I wish we beat the ever-living brakes off of Notre Dame. And we didn't. We didn't. It took us a minute. We got going. But that's how this team is. I feel like they always start off slow. But come like the fifth, we're in. We're in, and we're all the way in.
Dude, I tell you, I love what I've seen so far from Cooper Moore. Cooper Moore, I mean, that dude is.
Oh, Coop is a fucking dog.
That dude might be him. He might be him.
This is what I'm saying. So he's 2-0, but guess who else is? Gavin Guidry. So here's what you do.
Don't even.
I'm going to.
No.
Because here's what you do: you put Kaysen back in the pen. Okay.
No.
Who's Noah?
Ark.
So you put Kaysen back in the pen. You put Cooper Moore to your Friday guy, William Schmidt to your Saturday guy, and then you put Gavin to your Sunday guy. That was the plan last year, was it not? Was it not?
No.
It was.
I am a firm believer that you do not take the most trusted guy in the bullpen out of the bullpen.
Well, you're wrong. The most trusted guy in the bullpen, if you put him back in the fucking bullpen, is Kaysen Evans.
Who was the most trusted guy in the bullpen last year?
Nobody. Kaysen Evans.
No.
It was Kaysen Evans.
And?
It wasn't Gavin.
There's one more guy.
It wasn't Gavin.
There's one more guy.
Zach Cohen?
Yeah.
Okay.
Where was Zach this weekend?
Well, he's going to get a midweek start against McNeese. They're giving him the Thatcher Hurd treatment, and I don't like it.
I'm just saying, you don't take the most trusted guy unless you absolutely had to, just like they did with Zach last year. They absolutely had to, and he delivered in the biggest moment going 5 in that game. So you don't do it unless you absolutely. It's
just so tough.
It's not in Jay's DNA to do that, and I wouldn't do it. Personally, I wouldn't do it. Kaysen didn't have a bad outing. Kaysen had a great outing.
I get it.
Actually. But Kaysen's outing gets looked at as bad because it wasn't what we think that Kaysen's got. But I'm not freaking out about Kaysen because his 15 outs, dude, like, this dude had 3 infield singles and just unending luck in this game versus Indiana. I'm not worried about Kaysen Evans in the slightest. In fact, he was looking fucking perfect. Going into the third inning, he was in 18 pitches.
So perfect.
And then
perfect through 2.
Texted me.
Okay, so it's my fucking fault.
Yeah, you texted me.
Eat a dick, dude. It is not my fault.
Pitch count low, and then at the end of the third inning, he's
I
like
texted you and
pitches.
I said, "Hey, Kaysen's pitch count looks great. Third inning, he throws 30 fucking pitches.
It
And
was
yes,
more than that because he ended the third inning at like 58 or 60.
okay, so again, was not my fault. I just happened to text you before it happened.
Gosh.
And which is why on Sunday,
We just give you a hard time, Coach. That's all.
which is why on Sunday I said you said something about William Schmidt.
Yeah.
And I went, nope, not saying it.
And you didn't. It was Schmitty in the fourth inning when he got the leadoff double, and he only got to third after that. I texted and I said, "Okay, Schmitty, I see you."
Yeah,
And
I
you
said,
texted me back, "I'm not going to say it." And then he
I'm not
goes out
saying
in the
it.
fifth and does his thing in the fifth.
Okay, so but if I would have said it, what would he have done?
He probably would have given up 6.
That's a lie. That's a fucking lie. Look, I am superstitious just like everybody else. Okay? But I fully believe that Kason Evans is a 2-inning guy. He can give you 6, but out the pen, which is crazy.
What about his starts last year?
His what? His 2 starts last year?
Yeah. What did he do?
So here's my
What'd he
thing.
do?
Here's my thing about
What
that.
did he do?
Let me just explain. Here's my thing about his 2 starts last year. Okay. He was out the bullpen all year, and he wants to be a starter. So what does he have to do? He has to prove himself. Now, this year, he's already proved himself. So therefore, he's a starter now. He
Casey,
is.
you have nothing to prove to me, but
No, look.
nothing.
Kason Evans, if you ever decide to come talk to us, to come bullshit with us, whatever you want, buddy, we will have everything you ever need in the studio.
Well,
No, fuck, I will take out a loan to fucking get whatever Kason needs in the studio. I love Kason. Kason Evans is a dog. He is an animal. He is Tony V Jr. because he looks just fucking like him. But in my opinion, Kason goes in the bullpen. Is that not clear?
that's fine that you got that opinion. Highly disagree, but hey, you have your opinion. It's fine. That's what we're here for.
Thatcher Hurd. Thatcher Hurd.
Yeah.
Terrible as a starter.
Horrible.
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 Absolutely horrible. In the bullpen,
Fantastic.
one of the best relievers we've seen. Kason Evans, a great starter. He is great. But he can give you like 3 or 4 and be dominant. After that, dude, I haven't seen it this year from Kason. And you can agree to that. We have not seen the 4 solid innings from Kason Evans.
Yeah, but I still don't think it's worth freaking out about.
No. It's not worth freaking out
Because
about.
I look at that
I'm just
game,
saying, in
I look
my
at that
opinion,
game Friday, and I see a bunch of infield hits, a bunch of bloopers that just found the right spot. Like, he zoomed through the first 2 innings, got in trouble in the third inning, zoomed through the fourth and the fifth inning with no problem. Like, I'm not worried about it. I believe in Kason Evans. Now, I will say, I do 100% believe that.
Come on.
I didn't do nothing.
Okay.
I do 100% believe that Cooper Moore should be the Friday guy. I will say that much. Because I think Kason is the best Saturday starter in the country. And Cooper Moore's currently the best Saturday starter in the country.
Yeah.
So, like, and if Schmitty, look, we're about to get to this UCF game. If Schmitty does what he just did on Saturday, which was turn in his best performance as an LSU Tiger, really turn the page in my book. Like, Schmitty's had to show me something over the last 2 years, and it's not because I'm just can't stand Catholic High and all the nonsense that comes out of Catholic High. And how they just
What's wrong
think
with
they
Catholic
fucking
High, bud?
walk on fucking water.
Well, they do. It's because
But-
Jesus walked on water
but-
in their Catholic high school.
You were, as you like to point out, you were ready to go top 10. You were ready to go number 9 in the draft.
Number 9 in the country. Or number 9.
And-
yeah.
And you know
absolutely.
what? You got me a starter for the Tigers last year. Not even in the midweek. Now, every now and then you got to start.
Well,
he really
so
like,
he
I-
got midweek starts,
I am pulling for
but
Schmitty.
he did
Let me
very terrible.
let me not get this twisted. I am pulling for Schmitty in a big way because I think William Schmidt can be a top flight starter in all of
Top
Division
flight
I.
security in the world, Craig.
In all of Division I baseball. I am pulling for Schmitty because if we get the potential that Schmitty has, it changes the whole dynamic of LSU baseball, in my opinion. Schmitty's here for another year no matter what. He's not draftable after this year. So if he steps up and you go into next year saying, there's my Friday guy. You already got Friday. Done. Right? Like, that changes the whole dynamic of LSU baseball for me if Schmitty becomes the guy we all expect him to be. And that's the problem. We have the expectation of this guy was a first rounder in the MLB draft last year. That's
2 years ago.
Yeah, 2 years ago. That's the expectation.
Or last year, I guess. In
So-
April last year. So yeah.
Yeah. So that's the expectation. If he touches those expectations, LSU baseball goes from already here to a whole nother level because
I get it.
because you got
I
a
get
1,
it.
2, and 3 that's better than anybody else in the country at that point. And look, Schmitty did fantastic. I've already raved about him getting out of that 4th inning. Look, this is a kid that went 5, 7 punchies, 1 walk, only 3 hits in this game that he pitched in. So, look, let's kind of talk about a little bit in that 5th inning because I do want to highlight the 5th inning for him too because it was really good. And I don't remember it completely off the top of my head, so I'm going to go right here. We go leadoff single, strikeout, walk, advances to second on a wild pitch, which he had 2 wild pitches
Right.
in this game, which in the 4th inning got the
This
guy
was
from
the
second to
5th?
third. Yeah. In the 4th inning got the guy
So
from
he was
second
at
to
like
third.
83 pitches at this point.
Yeah, I think he finished with like right at 90, 88
It
or
was
90 or
close. It
something
was
like that.
very close, yes.
But you go leadoff single, and what does he do after that? Punchy.
Well, fucking Nate went and go talk to him.
Yeah.
So Nate Eske goes
Well,
talk to him.
that was at the end. That wasn't yet. He goes single, punchy, walk, wild pitch. Second and third, 2 outs. Yeski goes, talks to him. He gets to fly out to Jake Brown in right field.
Yes.
And comes off the
Correct.
mound like kind of hyped up. It was good to
Big-
see from him.
Big old dick.
Like,
dude.
we
He
needed-
just
We needed those 2 innings.
he had a
from
hammer out
Schmitty,
there.
dude.
He was. This is what this kid needs. He needs one good outing, and
that-
he had it.
That's a corner turner for him. Is the 4th and 5th at a neutral site, playing a team in UCF that's gonna be in the postseason. Like, this was so good for him to do. And dude, look, I'm telling you, come Sunday, if he's a Sunday starter this weekend, which I expect him to be, and I think everybody expects him to be.
Yep.
Don't be surprised to see 7 with 14 punches. Like, don't be surprised here.
So let's see. They play. So March 1st, I believe. Mom has tickets. Need to see. Let me go. If Mom does, then I'll be able to see him pitch. Hopefully.
Yeah.
And if that's the case, let me just go to this real quick. Where is this at? There we go. Tickets Sunday against Dartmouth, March 1st. Yes. So my mom has tickets. And if I can get those tickets and go, if Mom doesn't have a date she's bringing,
Ooh.
well, the date might be me. We'll see.
Oh, whoa.
We'll see. But if mom decides that she either doesn't want to go or if she's bringing me, then I will go and I will kind of get the eye test on William Schmidt. And the problem is that if Will Schmidt decides,
Will Schmidt?
yeah, if William Schmidt decides that he's a real starter, then I think he dominates against Dartmouth. Dartmouth is a bunch of smart fucks, and they don't really know how to play baseball. And if you're a Dartmouth fuck and you want to, come
okay.
and talk to me about it, I'm still going to tell you that you're a smart fuck and you're not a baseball player. Um, but I think Dartmouth is the way. If he goes, he needs to go scoreless against Dartmouth in 5 or 6.
I'm telling you, bro. I think the switch has flipped. I'm calling it now. I'm going 7 with 14 punches on Sunday. For
7
Schmitty.
with 14 punches for
7
Schmitty.
with 14 punches. Put it. Somebody write down. I don't know. Where's our? Give me the.
Well, Miss Carol's tuning in, so she can write it down. She can let us know.
7, 14 punches. Put it on the board, Coach. It's there.
This weekend.
This weekend, Sunday, Dartmouth.
Do we know anything about Dartmouth?
Nope, but I'm gonna do some research because we played 2 teams this weekend. We played Dartmouth twice, Friday and
That's right.
Sunday.
Played Dartmouth, and then just looked up the second team. Hold on. It's right here. Northeastern.
Yeah.
Is that?
I could have told you that, but I wanted you to.
Did you know that?
I did.
Okay. Well, from now on, if you know things, tell me.
You don't. Sometimes you don't like when I do that. So.
No.
Because sometimes you'll get the. I'll just shut the fuck up and fuck myself, I guess.
Well,
Kids, get your
there
parents'
are
permission.
times. There are times.
Oh,
Yeah, kids, if you're
well.
listening, get your parents' permission to listen to this.
Get your boys. Listen to the boys.
Anyway, I'm okay if you tell me like shit like that. Like, hey, who are they playing this weekend? And if you know off the top of your head,
You want me to just say it?
yes.
All right, tenfold. Got it.
This cat is by my feet right now.
No, but I'm gonna do some research into Dartmouth and see what they got.
Well, so
see
we
what
also
might
have
face.
McNeese.
Yeah.
So I'm going to the game.
Yeah, but we're not gonna record again before tomorrow.
Well, no,
so-
which is why we're previewing
Well,
McNeese right now.
I didn't do any research on.
That's
McNeese,
fine.
so
We don't have to. We should beat the brakes off of them.
should.
McNeese, we can actually look it up right now and say, oh shit, McNeese baseball is 4 and I'm just kidding, probably not.
McNeese baseball. Our sponsors. Wow, they have sponsors. Good for them.
McNeese baseball.
We're their first game.
No way.
We're their first game.
Really?
We are their first game. Yep.
Baseball schedule. Fuck. Things keep
I'm sorry.
popping
We're not.
up.
We're not their first game.
Yeah.
They are currently 2-5. They
a-
lost the series to Sam Houston, which they actually won Friday, the opening day in 11 innings on a walk-off. They beat Louisiana Tech. That's a good win for them, actually. LA Tech's pretty solid, so that's a good win.
So they're
And
they're 2-5.
Yeah, and then they hosted Kansas, and
Well, Louisiana Tech was actually projected to go to Omaha.
that's what I'm saying. Louisiana, that's a good win. To beat them 8-3, that's a good win for them, man.
Yeah, and then they lost to Kansas.
Yeah, they got swept by Kansas.
Yeah. So, and the one win against Sam Houston, they went in the extras. Yeah.
I mean,
We
look,
should
this is-
we should beat the brakes off of McNeese. We should.
Look, this team. Look, there's still nothing to really slouch on though. They got a couple guys in this lineup that's really good. I mean, you got a kid in Hayden Springfellow, who's hitting 429. Matt Stancliffe.
Is he a good fellow?
I don't know. He's a Stringfellow though.
Okay.
Matt Stancliffe hitting 385. Marcus Hewson, I guess that's definitely wrong. Heusohn. Hewson is what I'm gonna go
He's
with.
Sean.
No, Sohn. Not S-O, not S-H-O-N. Hewson is what I'm going to go with.
Okay.
333. Danny Barbero, 318. So, look, you got 5 guys in this lineup, 300 and above. They got a kid who only got 9 at-bats. He's only got 2 starts on the year, but has played in 6 games. Bryce Fontenot hitting 444. So, if you want to include him, you got 5 guys on this team hitting over 300, which is really good for McNeese. Look, LSU, they're not going to put out a starting lineup until Stanfield comes back that has any guys hitting under 300 right now, including 2 above 400.
Which, I mean, I think Stanfield was still hitting over 300 whenever he got.
285.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah, look, this is a team in McNeese that you go in, you get somebody 4 innings of work, whoever it may be, and you run the bullpen, you run through the bullpen, and just to get some guys some work, and you take care of business. I mean, look, take care of business tomorrow.
Who's starting? I think it's Cohen.
Maybe.
Because they didn't pitch this weekend.
He did not.
I think Cohen's starting.
Maybe
think
it's
they're trying.
Maybe it's Dax.
No, because why wouldn't Cohen pitch? Why would Cohen not pitch this weekend?
Maybe it's Newt. Newt didn't pitch this weekend.
Neither did Cohen.
Maybe it's the 6'5" Reagan Ricken.
Maybe
he
it's
didn't pitch this weekend.
Maybe it's Tanny.
Maybe it's me.
Maybe it's Tanny.
Maybe it's Jake Brown. Who knows?
Maybe it's Gina.
We will
I'm
see
just
tomorrow.
naming our moms.
We will see tomorrow.
Maybe it's Tanny Fairchild. Maybe it's Gina St. Germain. We'll figure it the fuck out.
Yeah, Jay has a plan. I know that. Speaking of,
maybe it's Dawn Lowe. We don't know. That's who my dad's dating. I don't know.
Speaking of pitchers, they got a couple pitchers on their team.
McNeese is about to get fucked.
They're not too good. They got a 2-5 record, obviously, with a team 6.65 ERA. So,
well, before this weekend, or before
tomorrow.
No.
Oh.
What was the 6.11 ERA before the midweek game last week?
Oh, for LSU?
Yeah.
Before the Wednesday game.
It was before the
because we
Wednesday
played Monday
game?
and Wednesday. This is before the Wednesday game.
Hold on, let me.
It was before Wednesday because we recorded Tuesday.
I'm just trying to think of who. It was before Kent State. No. Before the Nichols game. That's what it was. I was trying to see who we played. You didn't know who the fuck we played.
You didn't ask me that. You asked what game. I said Wednesday before.
I asked you what game. I expect you to say who we played.
I love you, bud.
Love you too.
All right, so McNeese, yep. All right, cool. There's that.
So before the Nichols game, we had a 6.11 ERA.
Thank you.
So, I mean, you never know. You never know. I want to know what we have now. Curious.
Team ERA?
Yeah.
1 second. We have a team
Please
ERA.
give me a
4.23.
second, or I'll give you a second. A 4.23.
You want to guess who has the highest ERA on the team? My favorite guy. It's my favorite pitcher.
Oh, is it my favorite pitcher?
Yeah.
Cooper Williams?
No.
That's mine.
No, it's not. Who's my favorite guy? I just love when Jay brings him in.
Am I even in frame?
Mr. Hit by Pitch.
Oh, DJ Premium.
Yeah, DJ. DJ's really holding us down at 54.
I gotta tell you something about his uncle or cousin, the guy I used to work with that knew him. Hey Bella, hey pretty girl. For those of you who don't know, this is Bella. This is my little girl. She's 11. Anyway,
Don't cry on us over there, Coach.
well,
All right, so who knows DJ?
She's 11 and she's a German Shepherd.
She's coming down to it.
Yeah, she's coming down to it.
Yeah. All right, so who knows DJ?
Guy I used to work with.
Why is this on the TV and not baseball? What is happening right now?
Oh, the remote has a mind of its own.
What are we watching? The fucking Rugrats?
No, this is Family Guy, dude.
Look like the Rugrats from the back.
This Family Guy, brother.
All right. Well, okay.
But anyway, no, a guy I worked with, he's I think his wife is cousins with DJ, and like they get tickets, like the family tickets.
Yeah.
For DJ. So which is why, honestly, that's why I've been a big fan of his, and like I really hope he does well. Even though he comes in there and he hits a guy and then, gets out of there. But anyway, I don't know. I mean, what else are we here to talk about?
Kent State takes 2 out of 3 from Tennessee. How about that?
That
It's not surprising. Look,
so it's shocking, but it's not at the
This
same
Kent
time.
State team is good. These dudes are gonna be in the playoffs.
I mean, we beat them. We
Like,
beat them pretty well.
10-7.
But we said that they probably will be a 4 seed, probably will be a 3
I think a
seed.
3 seed, if not 2. They'll be pushing, dude. This team is good, bro. Like these dudes, they got some dudes, man.
That is, but also Tennessee. This is their first year without Tony, and I get it. It was the hidden coach,
Third base coach.
third base coach that took over, who used to
He
hit,
might be the hidden coach. I just know
who
him as
used
third
to
base
hit nukes for fucking TCU.
coach. Yeah,
Like, dude was a dog.
Tennessee College University.
I'll go fuck myself.
There it is, everyone.
TCU,
Yeah,
Texas Christian University.
good.
You know what that is,
Yeah, I do. I'm just fucking with you.
but dude, it's. Are they supposed to be good? Yes. Are they good? Yes.
Can they be beat
Them losing to Kent State twice.
after walking them off Friday?
Is that a bad thing?
I think it's a wake up call.
No. I do too. And I think they'll win their next at least 5 games by 8 runs or more.
Yeah, I think it's more of a wake up call than it is a freak out if you're a Tennessee fan. And look, we were Tennessee fans with Tony there. I do not consider myself a Tennessee fan anymore because Tony ain't there. I love Tony Vitello.
I'm a San Francisco Giants fan now.
Yeah, I love Tony V just the way it is. But by no
In fact,
means
I
am I a
think
fucking
I'm gonna
Tennessee
order.
fan anymore,
I think
but
I'm gonna order me a San Francisco Giants jersey with Tony V on the back, and I'm gonna find out what number he is.
Let's see, what else do we have?
I think it's
I think that's it. Coach.
really it.
I'm about to go home and do some barbecue chicken for me and the wife tonight. You got some salmon.
We do have some salmon. We're doing the air fryer, so it shouldn't be that long.
Okay. Yeah, I don't really have anything else.
I don't either. I mean, the fact that we're gonna destroy McNeese. We
When
are
coming back in here Thursday.
So we're coming back in here Thursday night. No. I'm working on. Fuck. I'm working nights.
Might have to be a morning episode.
Friday morning. Oof. I might have misplayed that. We'll talk about it here in a minute. But we'll definitely let everybody know for sure.
I know I've done a bad job of putting tweets out saying
I've
tune
done
in,
I've done a terrible job at making shorts at everything in the last 3 fucking years. So
Speaking of shorts, first
so
off,
you're excused.
speaking of shorts, over 1,000 views on TikTok for our Jake Brown
Yeah.
spot. So appreciate everybody. that
People
tunes in.
love Jake Brown.
Love it. It was a great take, and it was a great little 15-second.
It was
clip.
before the season even started.
Yeah, that's my favorite part. Somebody commented on there was like, "It's easy to say after 4 games in with 4 homers," and I'm a smartass, so I commented back was like, "This was Thursday actually before the season started, not today." So
No, so
There's
we're gonna be more aware, I guess you could say.
more in tune with posting stuff.
More in tune with posting things, getting the word out there. Miss Carol, if you're listening, please let your friends and family know that
Miss Carol, you're goated.
yeah, you have been issued GOAT status.
And you're free to join us.
And Miss
anytime
Carol,
you want.
look, not to
You can come join the boys anytime you want.
anytime you want, you can come on here and we can bullshit with you.
You need a glass of wine? Let us know. We'll get it for you.
Yes,
What you need.
absolutely. You need a glass of wine, you drink red or white, you just let us know. And
You want it chilled or not? We got you.
yeah, if you want ice in it, if you don't, whatever, you feel like a room temp. If you don't, we can put it in the fridge beforehand, whatever. We can have we have a fridge right behind Jace. We can have everything right there for you. But with that being said, I feel bad for not being, I guess, in tune with our viewers.
Yeah.
I guess that's the word. I don't maybe come up with another one. I don't know.
We need to try to get about 4 or 5 in between each episode, like shorts, just to put.
I know.
And I was looking back on our TikTok today, and it's like, it's so funny how our TikTok works because the shorts that you make, like 3 straight are just me talking, and then 3 straight are just you talking.
Well,
like,
so
all right, let's try to mix in.
So I just go off of takes.
And we also do a bad job
And
of clipping when we want to.
Well, I know, but like, say, like, you have really good takes a whole episode, and I'll post 3 shorts from that episode.
Yeah.
And it'll just be you because you had really good takes from that episode.
Man, thanks, Coach. We appreciate that.
Well, it's the way that shit goes, the way the cookie crumbles.
Yeah.
Right? Like, and if we do an episode where I have just awesome takes, which is rare, but if I have awesome takes, like, I'm gonna post those.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's kind of how all this shit's going. So, but with that being said, I think we're done here.
Yeah, I'm good. I'm gonna go light the grill up, do a little barbecue chicken for me and the wife tonight.
That's why you need a smoker. That way your wife can just start it. She can put it on, and then whenever you get home, you just manage it.
Yeah, okay. My wife's at workout right now, so.
Oh, well, never mind.
Yeah.
Well, you can start it from here if you had a smoker.
I could. But I like getting the flamethrower out. You know, I like the prep of everything, man. Like, I'm probably go home.
Me too, but I'll
I'm
also
probably
like
go
to
home
have
and, like, pour me a bottle of wine, a cup of wine or something, and, like, a glass of wine. Fucking, I don't know. I might drink it out of a red Solo cup. Who knows?
Come on, dude.
Hey, you know.
You can get you a bottle of something that you enjoy.
I'm gonna go home. I got a Roku sound bar outside. I'm gonna go blast music, annoy all my neighbors. It's gonna be great.
Can I come home with you?
Come on.
Because here is probably not going to be a cakewalk.
I got 8 boneless chicken breasts that I'm about to throw on the grill. If you want to pick up another 4 and make it 12, let's go. Come on.
Because as soon as we get done with this, I'm going to go tell my wife that I'm going to play Xbox.
Oh, boy. All right, let's go ahead and close this out real quick.
And she's probably not going to be a fan.
Probably not.
Well, we're gonna see. We're gonna have. I'm gonna shoot you a text and let you know.
Everybody, say a quick prayer for Coach Rob. And if you're listening to this tonight while we're recording, or if you tune
there's
in
some
at
people that don't
date,
pray.
If you tune in at another date, thank you first off, and hit us up. Let the boys ask the question. How did Coach Rob do? And we will. We might even get his wife to let you know how he did. And asking if he could play Xbox.
She probably will because I'll probably be dead.
Yeah.
So
yeah, hit your boys up. We will let you know. Hit us up on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook.
We got McNeese coming
YouTube.
up.
McNeese is coming. Diamond Deck discussions, unfiltered on everything. D-Deck discussion on Twitter. Diamond Deck
Twitter.
Pod.
I'm so proud you said Twitter.
Yeah. ddeckpod@gmail.com if you want to know or have questions or anything. But, Coach, for now, the boys got McNeese tomorrow, and then we turn in another homestand, 3-game home set. Nice. Versus Dartmouth and Northeastern, and then we also play Monday and Wednesday next week, too. So we have a couple 2 midweeks again. So the boys will be ready to talk about it next time we get, we'll get up in here Friday morning. Well, not in here, but on my way to work. We'll talk about when my Uber brings me to work. We'll talk about the weekend coming. And next time we get up in the office, we'll recap. And we'll talk about everything. So drink a couple beers and have a good time. So for now, though, everybody wish Coach Rob luck. And y'all know how this goes. I'm Coach Jace. That's Coach Rob. And we are your boys with Diamond Deck Discussions. And we will always be unfiltered.